All right, all right. Good evening, good evening, good evening, everybody. Good evening. It is 7:32 my time. I don't know what time it is where y'all at. So you know, good evening to you all. And first thing first. Anybody who can hear the sound of my voice, let me know how the audio is, and let me know how the video is. Um, and we'll get this thing started. Um, I know y'all get like a little small delay, so I had to sit back and wait. As a matter of fact, let me test it myself. Okay, I can hear it, but doesn't mean y'all can hear it. So let me know y'all can hear it. Somebody let me know. Just one person tell me you can hear and see everything clear. Um, so I'll wait on that. Okay. All right, TCE said both are good. That's what's up. Appreciate you. All right. All right. So since y'all say y'all can hear me, let me get some shout outs. It is Stacy. She just came in. Terry Rita, what's going on? Good evening. 20 Lee, good evening. How you doing, my friend? Tracy L, what's going on? You say it's 5:34 your time, so that means you're 2 hours behind me. All right. Aaron Ramage, if I said that right, good evening. Sin Vera, if I said that right, good evening. Good day, Tina Powers. Good evening, my friend. Roller Mile, good evening. TCE, good evening. Let's see who else was up here. Let's see. Savannah, she came here early. Don't know if she's still in the building. But that's okay, though. That's okay. You know, that's what replay is for. So, all right, guys, here we are with another update with this young man case. I actually ran into this by accident because I woke up kind of late today, sipping on some ginger ale because my stomach was bothering me a little earlier. So I'm sipping on some ginger ale, and that's the reason why I woke up late. Terry, what's going on? Yeah, so I pretty much been sleep down for the whole day. That's usually like me. I usually be getting up, moving around, but my stomach, I don't know what it was, my stomach earlier, but it just simmered down. So y'all know the remedy with that is either soup or some ginger ale. So, probably both. So I just choose to sip on some warm ginger ale right now. So, all right, guys. Anyway, since everybody can hear me, everybody say everything is clear. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, welcome to the Chris Storm Show. Okay. All right, that didn't work. Let's see if this one will work. I don't know why this thing doing this. This thing is weird. This thing is really weird. I don't know why is it. When I have everything set up, it doesn't do what I asked it to do a lot of times. So I don't know. And it just had an update. So, not. Oh, okay. I know. I messed up at. Okay, I know what I messed up at. Let me see something. Yep, that's why I messed up at. Okay. All right. Anyway, I'll fix that later. Um, Before we get started, guys, look like I had quite a few people talking about the last story that I did. A lot of people had questions. And that's what I want to do when I bring up stories that a lot of people's not touching on. And I talked about this young lady right here. Her name is Kimani Mitchell. And the story is down there in New York, in the Staten Island area. She's supposed to be with a group of friends and with a friend of the family or a family member, however it went. They was down there by the reservoir that they call it, the reservoir lake or Silver Lake, however they want to call it. The mom says, if y'all saw that video, that they weren't supposed to be down there. She said nobody knows how to swim. Her children don't know how to swim. Neither do she know how to swim. So she just said shouldn't have been down there. But one thing that got me was whoever the person that was keeping her children, she said she had a total of 8 children. And she said, well, she took her down in the water the day before. So my question would be now, when the mom heard the day before that she took her down there by the water, what was your response then? And then my next question is, did your friend or whoever it was that took the kids down there by the water, did she establish with you where she was taking the kids at? And the reason I'm asking that because I saw people in the comment section was like, I think the lady did something nice. I don't know if I want to blame the lady for her child died or whatnot. So, just one of those situations that you just got to think, what really happened? Was it miscommunication, or did this person do what she chose, what she wanted to do? Or was she not watching the children? Or did she see the children jump the gate? She just told them, hey, don't go too far, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. So it does leave a lot of questions open about this young girl's case, but I'll try my best to keep the story updated for you. So another child gone, and she was 9 years old, and her sister was 10 years old and was trying to save her from the water. So that is so crazy. And then one last thing that got me was that lady did see the scuffle, her trying to save her sister, but gonna tell her sister to go get her. No, you don't tell her sister to go get her. You go in there and get her. You don't tell that young baby go get her sister. You go get her, because they were your responsibility when you're watching them. So I don't know about that one, but I am curious to see how they're gonna proceed with that situation with this baby's story. All right. So, oh yeah. But anyway, let's get into the real deal. So, ladies and gentlemen, the real deal is, like I told y'all, Theresa Balboa, she was only hit with tampering with the evidence. But I kept telling y'all, they going to hit her with murder charges, but it's just a matter of when they was going to hit her with murder charges. And here we are today. They hit her with capital murder charges. Now, with that being said, now we need to look into, how long she's going to get. Also, my question is, what's going to happen with these 2 guys up here who allegedly helped her? And most of all, one of the $1 million question we want to know is, what's going to happen to Dalton? And what are we going to find out about Dalton? And how much of a role did Dalton play in his son's death? All right. So we're still waiting on that as well. So good job to the people down there staying on this case and getting justice for this young man. And we just have to see how things proceed from there. All right. So with that being said, y'all know always, let's listen to what's going on with this. And, as always, share your thoughts. And hey, let them go. Here we go.
Cannon. Mia is off tonight. Capital murder charges now filed in the death of little Samuel Olson. Janelle Bluter joins us live with these very latest developments. Janelle?
Lynn, Theresa Balboa has been in jail since she was arrested in Jasper County more than a month ago on June 1st. Balboa was brought here to Harris County Jail 3 days later, at first only charged with tampering with evidence, namely a corpse. Now she has the additional charge of capital murder. Samuel Olson's body was found in June in a plastic bin inside a Jasper motel room. The child was reported missing 5 days before he was discovered. Balboa was the one who reported Samuel was missing, but police said there were holes in her story from the beginning. According to the initial autopsy report, Samuel died from homicidal violence with blunt head trauma, and new documents say Sam was struck with a blunt object. 2 others, including Balboa's roommate, were charged with tampering with evidence in Sam's death and have since bonded out. Balboa is currently being held on a $500,000 bond for her tampering with evidence charge. Her next court appearance is July 12th. The DA is asking for no bond on that capital murder charge, but that will be determined at her next court appearance. Now, coming up tomorrow, we will hear from Samuel's mother. She will hold a press conference with her reaction to the new charges, and her family also tells me they're planning a private memorial service for Sam this weekend. Lynn?
So very difficult news for the family. Janelle, thank you. Police are looking.
Oh, so the mom is planning on making another appearance. Okay, this should be interesting. I would love to see what she have to say. about this. I would love to hear a reaction to this. Sarah Claire, what's going on? What up, London Link? Yeah, I would love to hear a reaction to this. So, I forgot she had a bond on that temporary evidence shit. I forgot all about that. So, we hear it now, guys. We hear it. She been here with capital murder. Now they seeking for her not to get bond on this capital murder. We're gonna see how that goes. You know, this been, I say, well long overdue, and it finally has happened. You know, so again, like I said in the beginning, now we want to know what's gonna happen to the men that she somehow manipulated to help her. You know, the roommate she was staying with, which was supposed to be the ex-boyfriend. Then the guy who took her to the hotel room and then decided to call the police after he dropped her off at the hotel room. So, and I'm asking because y'all took them both in. Now, the one who drove her to the hotel, I don't see much happening with him. He might end up getting released. I don't know. But the ex-boyfriend, the roommate, he probably get a little more damage done to him. But once again, that $1 million question. What's going to happen to Dalton? And what are we going to find out about Dalton? What kind of skeletons are we going to find out in his closet dealing with this case? Or then again, maybe Dalton is innocent. I highly doubt it, but maybe he will come out innocent throughout this whole thing. All I can say is time will tell, and they are moving the ball with this young man case. Amen. So let's hear some more. Let's hear what another news station got to say about it.
Breaking news now in the case of 5-year-old Samuel Olson. Theresa Balboa has now been charged with capital murder in connection to his death. Olson was found dead inside a motel in Jasper last month. KPRC2's Joel Eisenbaum is live for us now in the newsroom with the latest information in this case. Joel?
You hear the charge, capital murder, and your first question as a reporter is, are they going for the death penalty here? And the
Exactly. I forgot about that. Yes. Are they going to go for the death penalty? Do y'all think she should get the death penalty, or am I asking a rhetorical question?
answer I got from the Harris County DA's office today is, we're not sure yet. Of course, Balboa hasn't been convicted of capital murder.
Oh, God, they're not sure yet. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. But I almost always never say anything, but I just had to say something about this. Well, I'm glad you're speaking, Terry. I'm glad you're speaking. Hey, Laura Bell, how you doing, babe? How you doing?
Murder just charged for now. It's certainly more legal.
We got 37 and bitter, man. Y'all like that thumbs up for your boy. Appreciate you.
29-year-old woman who remains in the Harris County Jail tonight. Theresa Balboa already faces the unsavory charge of tampering with a human corpse, as well as an assault charge. All of it has to do with that 5-year-old boy, Samuel Olson. Olson's body was discovered in a plastic container inside a Jasper motel room on June 1st. Balboa had been dating the boy's father. Now, Balboa at this moment is held without bail on the assault charge, and prosecutors are seeking to keep it that way. Her next court date is on Monday. We're live in the newsroom. Joel Eisenbaum, KPRC 2 News.
You know, it just bothers me every time they say this was the father's girlfriend, thing like that. It bothers me because I get flashbacks of all of us who've been following this story and the stuff that we found out leading up to this story, you know, how, you know, she tried to choke him and whooping his butt. The ex-boyfriend comes out saying they had their little arguments and things going on. Then her folks come out and say, you know, we have her children because they say she's an unfit parent. And you put all that together, then you go to Dalton and you just want to slap the hell out of Dalton and say, man, what is wrong with you, dude? Seriously. Just walk up to him and just cock your hand all the way back and just slap him in the back of the head as hard as you can and ask him, man, what the hell is wrong with you, dude? Seriously. This woman got all this fuck shit going on her record, all this fuck shit going on with her, and yet, not only you still dealt with her, but you still brought your boy around this bullshit, man. And again, what she did to you, that should have been the backbreaker right there. Say, you know what? Fuck you. I'm gone. But you didn't. You kept coming around. Then the motherfucker had a restraining order on you or some shit. But you kept coming around. So that's why I say, I don't know who I'm more upset with, Dalton or Theresa. It probably should be Theresa because she did the unthinkable. But with him, for what he allowed, and then on top of that, the bio mom who's supposed to have part custody too, or sole custody, however the story putting it out there, you gave her grief. You gave her all the grief in the world to keep her from her boy. But you let the abuser stay around your boy. What is wrong with you, Dalton? But then you wonder why nobody really got no feelings for you, bro. And why people going in on you. You could plead all day and say, I had nothing to do with it. But your actions in this story is pretty much showing us different. Now again, I'm going to say again. Physically, I don't think you hurt your boy. I don't think you did hurt him. But the situation you put him in, you might well say that you did hurt him. You kept putting that young man in a toxic environment. You kept putting that young man in a toxic environment. And it sounded like to me, you care more about Theresa Rocky Balboa than your own son. So the question I had to ask you, sir, is what did this woman have over you that your son didn't? What did this woman, what kind of power did she have over you that your son didn't? A lot of people say drugs. Was drugs that more important than the safety of your own child? Excuse me. And just like Sarah said, there's no way this man could not have known what was going on. There's no way he could not have known. And I agree. He can sit up there and tell me all day that he didn't know what was going on. I'm going to tell him every damn day. I would tell him every day, dude, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't.
Oh, there's that cute guy from 12C.
So, but now, and here's the thing here I want to know now. So since Sarah's coming out tomorrow and speaking out, okay, I want to know when his punk ass gonna come back out and speak out. What he's gonna say now that she has the capital murder charge on his son. I want to know if he's gonna come out and speak out, or is he gonna wherever he at right now, is he gonna stay there and still be a punk? Or is he going to have some kind of dignity and come out and at least make some kind of stand for his son? You know, is he at least going to do that? Or is he going to keep continuing to hide in the shadows and not say shit? Me personally, he should have been the main one talking. He should have been the main one talking. Now, unless his lawyer told him don't say nothing, I guess that's different. But nah. Let's continue.
Update on that murder of Samuel Olson, the woman who tried to hide the boy's body at a Jasper hotel, now being charged with capital murder.
Let's get right to ABC 13's Micah Hatfield joining us live now with the newest details. Micah?
Well, we were first to break this news to you this afternoon. Theresa Balboa, who was Samuel Olson's father's girlfriend at the time the child went missing, has been charged with capital murder. We know so many people are invested in this case and have been waiting for these charges to be filed. Court documents say Balboa struck the 5-year-old in the head with a blunt object. It doesn't specify what. The 29-year-old is already behind bars on account of tampering with evidence. Police picked her up at a motel in Jasper on June 1st, where they say she was found with Samuel's body in a plastic bin. Balboa reported the child missing on May 27th and was even out where EquiSearch was looking for Samuel days later. We spoke to her that day, and she was asking for the public's help to find the child she called, quote, her baby. And she was asking for the public the child missing on May 27th and was even out where EquiSearch was.
Just look at him. Look at him. Just look at him. This man is breaking down in front of the camera, and while that bitch right there just sitting up there just looking, and she the one that did this thing the whole damn time, man. Just straight up punking him. Just straight up punking him. And this man right here, man, I don't get it. Man. You want to feel for him, but then you can't because of the developments that came up in the story. You want to feel bad for him. When you see this,
looking for Samuel days,
you want to feel bad for him. But when you read the story, you be like, I don't feel shit for him. Or some people may still do feel bad for him. But majority of people probably say, I don't feel shit for him because what we have gathered out of the story. You know, and just look at her. Look at her right here. Mouth all poked out and shit. This is an evil son of a bitch right here. An evil son of a bitch.
Days later, we spoke to her that day, and she was asking for the public's help to find the child she called, quote, her baby.
Distraught, overwhelmed, scared, like so many emotions that it's just been really hard. It's been really hard.
You really love him.
Of course, I've been over backwards, done everything I can for him.
Oh, God.
And that interview was on May 31st. She was found the next day with the child's body. Investigators believe Samuel may have been dead since May 10th. We've not learned why charges were filed today, what key piece of this puzzle investigators secured to get the district's attorney's office to upgrade her charges.
Oh, God. Y'all see that shit. Every time I see that interview, man, I want to punch in her face. And I'm not a violent person. I want to punch in her face, man. Every time I see that part.
Now back to the
Just evil. Just evil. Evil.
It's just been really hard. It's been really hard.
You really love him.
Of course, I've been over backwards, done everything I can for him.
And that interview was on May 31st. She was found the next day with the child's body. Investigators believe Samuel may have been dead since May 10th. We've not learned why charges were filed today, what key piece of this puzzle investigators secured to get the district's attorney's office to upgrade her charges.
Tim is the guy who's the founder of Texas EquiSearch. That's who Tim. And real T, I'm with you on that one. I wonder that too. Is that's what he was telling her, look at her face, and he wanted to say, bitch, you lying. You just sitting up here lying. You know? And it goes on to say, Theresa Balboa, the woman accused of trying to hide the lifeless body of her boyfriend's 5-year-old son, has been charged with capital murder in the boy's death. The Harris County District Attorney Office confirmed with Eyewitness News on Thursday that added felony charge against the woman who was already charged with tampering with evidence in the death of Samuel Olson. Samuel was the focus of an intense search in the Houston area from late May into early June. The search, though, came to a tragic end when the boy's body, along with Balboa, was found in a motel room in Jasper, Texas on June the 1st. She was taken into custody. Oh, God. Here we go again.
Theresa Balboa remains in the Jasper County Jail tonight. She will soon be brought back here to...
Oh, okay, I thought they were playing that motherfucking interview. Since her arrest, additional details came to light about Samuel's disappearance and passing. A document filed in Balboa capital murder case on Thursday accuses the 29-year-old of killing the child on May the 12th. 2 other people has also been arrested and charged with tampering with evidence in connection with Samuel's death. Balboa's next court date had already been scheduled for next Monday. She remained behind bars on a $600,000 bond. Now that $600,000 bond, guy, that's for the charge she got earlier about tampering with the body. So that's what that bond is for, but I'm pretty much sure it may get revoked. Okay. Prosecutors have filed a motion in the case to deny bond for Balboa. At this point, the district attorney's office said they have not determined if they will seek the death penalty in the case. I repeat, they have not determined if they will seek the death penalty in the case. The medical examiner determined that Samuel died from homicidal violence with blunt trauma to the head. Charging documents for Balboa allege that she struck him, but do not say with what. On June the 24th, the lead prosecutor told ABC 13 that they found the weapon that may have been used to kill the child. Well, when the news reached out for a comment regarding Balboa's new charges, Dalton Olsen, Samuel's father, was not aware of it and declined to comment. Well, there it is. There it is. There it is. They reached out for comment to Dalton, was not aware of it, and he declined to comment. But he said nothing makes sense anymore. I bet it don't. I bet it don't. Meanwhile, ABC 13 reached out to Tanya Olson, Samuel's grandmother, who said she is happy that Balboa has been charged. Tanya issued this statement. We are completely devastated and broken over our Sammy, taking it minute by minute every day. But we are extremely happy that they have charged her, and we will be just as happy when they charge Ben Rivera, Balboa's roommate, as well. It doesn't help the pain, but it's bringing justice for Sammy. It said for updates on this development story, follow Mitch Hatfield on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, which I will do that. I will do that. All right. And guys, there you have it. You know, this woman has got it. She's got it. Now it's time to wait. We have to wait and see what's going to happen after this. All right. For Hawaii in the middle. What's going on, Giovanni? Hawaii in the middle. That's what's up. Now, again, I doubt she's going to get bond in this. I seriously doubt it. If she do, I'd be shocked as hell, but I seriously doubt it. So now, the ball is going to continue to roll, and we're going to see what's going to happen. Are they going to seek the death penalty, or is she going to get life behind bars? And also, will Dalton step his punk ass out and say something now that he know what the new charges? Is he going to come out and say something? I hope he does. He should have been the one talking. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. But, guys, remember, they say, Sarah, tomorrow, I don't know when, but Sarah tomorrow is supposed to have another conference to speak on the new charges. All right? And I'm on, well, shit, I ain't got nothing to do. So I'll probably be live with y'all when she does speak or whatnot, depending on what time she's doing it, you know, if I catch it, you know. So, but those y'all got my information who know how to send me stuff personally. If you know when they're going to do it, please hit me up. Matter of fact, if you see the pinned message in the chat room, it's in the blue up there. It has my email on it. So jot their email down and say, hey, Chris, she doing it at this time, and this is where she's going to be doing it at. Well, it's going to be multiple channels she's going to be doing it on. But please send it to my email. Let me know when she's going to do it. All right. And, you know, that's pretty much it right there. So, again, we shouldn't be surprised. We knew this was coming. It was just a matter of time of when it was coming. So the ball is rolling. Young man, I'm not going to forget your story. I'm going to keep your story out until justice is served, just as well as any other child that I do speak of. All right. All right. We got a hot case right now with Samuel Wells, but I took a break on it because there ain't just really been no big breaks in this story yet. So when a big break come, I'll go back to that story. But right now, this is breaking news with Theresa Balboa and Samuel Olson and everybody who's involved, you know. But still, one of my main questions is how this one was able to manipulate all three of these dudes. I mean, she had all three of these dudes wrapped around her goddamn finger. Who has that much power? What was she doing to have all three of these guys wrapped around her finger like that? That they did everything that she asked them to do? Or was all three of them scared of her? Was she really that big of a Billy Badass? I'm curious. Was she really that much of a Billy Badass that all three of these guys were scared of her, that they did everything that this motherfucker asked them to do? That's $1 million question too. We gotta think about that. That is the biggest question too. What kind of power did this skinny, frail motherfucker have over these men that they did everything she asked them to do, and now you sucker motherfucker sitting up there about to pay the price because y'all let this asshole get y'all pulled into her whirlwind of fuck shit? North Hiller said she was giving it all of them. Oh Lord. What did you say? She was giving up the cootie to everybody, huh? Everybody feeling this spell, huh? Hey, North Hiller, I'll try to refrain from saying that, but I'd rather for a female to say that. So I think you took the word right out of my mouth. And Just Creeper said these men are simps. She's just a hooch. Man, you know what? If a woman thing between her legs is that powerful, then I need to stay away from that. You know, and I love sex, just like a woman does. I mean, you know, I love it. But if she got something that powerful that manipulate my mind to let her put me in a situation where I lose my freedom, then I don't need to be around that. See, where I was going with it was I thought she whooping all their ass. Everybody was scared because she on a whooping ass spree. But see, y'all saying shit. You say you got an inside source? All right. You think the inside source might want to talk to me, or maybe you can give me some information on the inside source, you know? So, wait a minute. What you talking about? Inside source? What did you say earlier? You said you got an inside source on something. What are you talking about? Let me see. I gotta see what you said earlier. Oh, you say he failed his polygraph. Now that's a discrepancy in there because I heard people claiming that he passed it. So now you saying he failed it? Now you said Don failed his polygraph, but then again, y'all know, man, the polygraphs ain't admissible in a lot of states and cities. So, you know, so I don't know how far this gonna take it, you know, but you know, hey, but in due time, we'll see what goes on with that case as well, you know. But what I did hear was now they looking into foul play. Now I did hear that, you know, so which I think that was like there from the get-go. There was foul play involved. But who is the culprit? And Candace passed? Really? She passed. Interesting. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Victoria. Yeah, they make it take it, but I don't think a lot of times it's admissible. But We'll see, but we'll see. We'll see. Sweet Peach said, yes, I agree. She doesn't look like all that. And, hey, Sweet Peaches, real talk though, I done seen some pictures of Theresa fixed up, man. She's a nice looking woman, I'll say that. But still, with that, you know, and y'all know this woman got all this shit going on, especially Benjamin and Dalton. I don't know about Dylan, but Benjamin and Dalton, considering that they dealt with her like that, and she don't have her own kids, then why did that ring a bell in their head? If she doesn't have her own kids and she's not fit to take care of her own kids, why did that not ring a bell in their heads and say, you know what I'm saying, this is not a good look. I don't need to be fucking with this woman, you know. So I don't get it. I don't get it. So it must be something more sinister with that portion of it. Got to be something more sinister. All right. So I don't know, but guys, it's always and this shit is crazy as hell, man. But again, tomorrow Sarah Olson supposed to be coming out speaking again. Hopefully she'll be in her mind this time, because we know the last time she just looked beat down. She just looked so beat down, and her body was there, but her mind was somewhere else. You know, she just looked beat down. So hopefully this time she'll come out and speak and probably have some fire and spunk in her now that she found this out, you know. But we have to wait till tomorrow and see what goes on with that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much for joining me for this update. As always, stay tuned for more updates and stories like these. All right, y'all take care of yourself and each other, and until next time, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.